Day 17, guys, welcome. And that's me admiring the old skate ramp behind me. Another beauty of a day. So, outside enjoying a bit of sun on the face, a bit of fresh air. Starting off in a cross legged position. Bring your hands to rest on your knees or bring them to heart center. Have your spine nice, tall, and supported on your hips. Your shoulders back and down. And you can soften your gaze. Got a little good morning there from a passerby. Some birdies flying around. Nice tree behind. So just taking a moment at the beginning of our practice to notice where we are in our body today. Do we feel energetic? Or are we holding any stress or anxiety in our stomach or chest or shoulders or hips? Do we feel lethargic or sleepy? Or do we feel restful? And with that in mind, we'll start today's practice. Bring our hand to the left and to the right. And then lifting our right hand to bring the left side of our head over towards our right ear. Nice stretch for the neck here, while reaching out through the left fingertips at the same time. So we're going to do some nice neck moves today. Again, our neck is probably hunched up a lot at the moment, taking phone calls. And then we'll slightly tilt our head down from that position, bring our chin a little nearer the chest, and we'll just notice that stretch coming more towards the back of our neck, and swap sides. Bring our right hand down, and with our left hand drawing our head over towards our left shoulder. Really breathing in here and noticing that stretch along our neck. And then slowly tilting our chin slightly down towards our chest. Again, just moving where we're getting that stretch and noticing it going back slightly our neck. And breathing into that, breathing in space. And from here we'll release, we'll hunch our shoulders, hunch and drop, hunch and drop, scrunch up and drop, and one more time if you like. Then bring our shoulders out, our arms out to shoulder distance. We'll start to rotate them forward in small controlled circles, initiating the movement from our shoulders, keeping that spine nice and tall all the while. And again, this is just a good way to ease out the shoulders and just release any tension we've been holding. And you might want to slow it down, as I've just started to do, and just to feel the sensations all the more. And now reversing in the opposite direction, moving from our shoulders, bringing that movement back, nice controlled movement. Well done. And nice deep breaths to help you in this movement. Good job, guys. So from here we'll bring our hands behind our back, interlace our fingers, and just really stretch back, turn those fingers away from us, allow our head to tilt towards the sky, and just enjoy that lovely stretch, opening our chest and releasing our shoulders. And here we can close our eyes if we like, or have our gaze straight ahead, nice and soft. Nice deep breath. And then we release, shake our hands out, release that energy, and we'll come into a twist. So bringing our left foot towards our right bum parallel, and drawing our right foot over to the outside of our left knee. Holding our right knee with our left elbow and reaching around with our right hand, pressing into the ground as we look in the same direction, getting a nice twist here and a gentle massage for our internal organs. Inhaling, and on the exhale we uncross the legs and we repeat on the opposite side, bringing our right foot parallel with our left bum cheek. Bring our left foot over to the outside of our right knee, holding our left knee with our right hand and reaching our left hand behind, pressing into the ground and gazing in the same direction. And then coming back to center. Good job, guys. So from here, we're going to come into a tabletop position. Nice little doggy running by there. One actually tried to get into the camera. I'm not sure if he's made it. We'll soon see. Anyway, so pressing through the balls of our feet, we're moving into a down dog and really pressing through all 10 knuckles in the hand, raising those hips high, releasing the backs of our legs, the hammies, allowing them to stretch, allowing them to open, really pressing through our hands, lowering our head, enjoying the opening in our shoulders, the lengthening in our spine, drawing our navel in and firming through our feet. And if your hammies are feeling a bit tight, you can always bend your knees slightly or walk gently on the spot, or if you feel like it today, holding the down dog statically. And from here, we're going to gently come forward into a plank position or a modified plank. So plank, we have our hands shoulder distance apart. So modify here, coming to our knees, lifting our feet and crossing them, or otherwise plank, where we have our wrists beneath our shoulders. We're really pressing through our hands to get that extra bit of height. Nice long spine. Up on the balls of our feet, feet either together or hip distance apart. And then we'll come down to our knees, cross our ankles and lower our chest to the ground. Bring our feet flat to the ground, really press through our quads and our feet as we lift up into a cobra, pressing into our hands. And on the exhale, we lower down. On the inhale, bend our toes, press up through our hands, back into a downward dog. And we'll just hold this for a moment, breathing deeply. And raising our right foot overhead, three-legged dog, as we press through our hands and our left foot for that extra bit of grounding and stability. Gazes down all the while, nice deep breath. And on the inhale, bring that foot in and place it down behind our right hand. So here we have our right wrist, right knee above ankle. On the ball of our back foot, we place our left hand down and we open up to the right into a side lunge twist. Our gaze can be straight ahead on the ground for extra stability or in the direction of our raised hand and that little birdie. And then draw that hand down, pressing back into a down dog. Raising our left leg, going straight into the other side, three-legged dog on the left. So here, elongating that spine, grounding through our hands, grounding through our right foot as we lengthen through our left leg, and then bring it in, placing it behind our left hand. So we have our left knee above left ankle, pressing into our right hand, raising our left hand in our side lunge twist. And from here, lower our hand back down and step our right foot up to meet our left, and we'll come into a chair pose. So just here, gently bending our knees, starting to sit back as if we're in a chair as we raise our hands overhead on either side of our ears, palms faced each other, and then on the inhale, rising to mountain. Take a moment, readjust the old leggings, and then on the inhale, raising our hands as we sit back into chair again. Go a little bit lower if you can this time, keeping our knees in line, and then on the exhale, releasing into a forward fold, placing our hands to our calves, allowing our upper body to drape over our legs, our heart to come above our head, just changing the flow of blood. And from here, we're going to place our hands on the ground, step back into a wide-legged child's pose, toes together, knees hip distance apart, press our bum to our heels, arms shoulder distance apart, pressing through our hands as we lower our forehead to the floor. And as we close our practice here, Child's Pose offers us a nice moment to just tap in with how we're feeling inside again, how we're feeling in our body, to close our eyes and focus on where our energy is and how we feel at the end of practice in comparison to when we started. Gently walk our hands up, come to a cross-legged position, adjust the old hair, raise the hands. As you go forward, may you have peace in your thoughts, your words, your heart, your body and soul. Namaste. Great job, guys. Nice one.